Hey folks, remember Nathan Harmon, the sheriff we caught attempting to cover up his daughter's DUI and destruction of property? If you don't, you'll definitely want to check out previous episodes of Harmon Files to catch up. But long story short, Nathan Harmon is the sheriff of Berkeley County, West Virginia. His daughter, Carrie Harmon, got into an accident and damaged someone's property after a long night of partying at a bar. Nathan showed up to the scene, made sure the responding deputy didn't give Carrie a breathalyzer test, had him turn his body cam off, and Carrie was let off scot-free. Nathan then went on an interview and told a series of lies, contradicting himself multiple times, and then blocked anyone on social media who asked him about it. Oh, and then we found out that he might have attempted to frame the previous sheriff and got fired from the West Virginia State Police for it, but let's focus on this part for now. Nathan had so much hubris and so little respect for the people of Berkeley County that he just thought he could get away with it. So, how'd that turn out for him? Well, over the summer, Carrie was arrested for malicious wounding and conspiracy after she and some friends allegedly brutally assaulted a young lady. Now, there's video evidence of this assault, but it hasn't been released to the public yet. When it is, we'll release it in a new episode, but in the meantime, authorities have reported what's on it. The video reportedly starts with 3 women, including Carrie, sitting with the victim, Melina Rutherford, at Bad Habits Bar and Grill. That's the same bar Carrie was partying at before her crash. I don't know, folks. Maybe Carrie should stay away from bars. Anyway, the ladies are all having casual conversation. Eventually, Melina starts to leave the bar with another woman, and one of the others approaches the pair and they begin arguing. A fight starts, which Melina tries to break up. And while that argument's going on, Carrie picks up an empty beer bottle and puts it in her pocket before removing it and holding it to her side with her right hand. After Melina tries to break up the fight, yet another woman grabs her by the hair and drags her to the ground, and that's when Carrie begins hitting Melina in the face several times while she's on the ground. Carrie and the other woman then drag Melina away from the bar and slam her head against the floor. They continue beating her while she's in the fetal position. Melina tries to get up, but Carrie gets on top of her and continues hitting her before a bar patron finally pulls her off. Even as she's being pulled off, Carrie continues trying to stomp Melina with her leg. Once Carrie has successfully been pulled away, she throws a bar chair and Rutherford's purse at the bar's photo booth. As the chaos from the fight finally ends, Carrie picks up a white cue ball from the pool table, but thankfully someone stops her from using it. Melina sustained a concussion, several lacerations, a black eye, and many bruises, and Carrie faces up to 20 years in prison for her crime. Now, as I'm reading this, I can't help but think how all of this could have been avoided if Nathan hadn't kept covering up her crimes. In fact, you might be wondering why he didn't try to cover up this one. Well, that's probably because there's been an active investigation against him over the previous cover-up. And how's that going? Well, last month he was indicted on 2 separate counts of obstruction and 2 separate counts of providing false information. According to that indictment, Nathan gave false information to West Virginia State Police, his old employees, before they fired him before possibly trying to frame the previous sheriff. But again, one thing at a time. Anyway, they say he gave them false information and that he also tampered with tracking data on a GPS device. Now, he had mentioned removing a tracking device during that disaster of an interview that he gave, so I guess now we know why he removed it. The indictment also says that Nathan may have also intervened to keep officers from giving his daughter a breathalyzer test. We know that because we've watched the video. So Nathan's in big trouble, but that's not all. A couple weeks later, Carrie was charged for missing her court date for the malicious wounding and conspiracy charges. So let's recap. In less than a year, Nathan covers up his daughter's dangerous criminal behavior. Then he tries to gaslight everyone about the cover-up. Then his daughter is arrested for viciously assaulting some poor young woman. Then Nathan is indicted for the cover-up. Then Carrie doesn't even show up to her court date. These 2 thugs just won't stop. Actually, I shouldn't say that, because last week, Nathan showed his commitment to law and order by speaking out against cannabis. Yep, this disgraced criminal sheriff took a break from marauding through town to post about the dangers of weed. And to drive home his point, he showed us this picture of some weed on top of, I think that's Tylenol. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention, Nathan is refusing to step down. He's still serving as sheriff and is still trying to gaslight everyone about the whole thing. Well, Nathan, you're not fooling anyone. You have no respect for the people of Berkeley County, no respect for your family, and clearly you don't have any respect for yourself either. Your years of acting like a hoodlum are catching up with you. You're a liar, a cheat, a coward, and a disgrace. Resign and let someone replace you who actually gives a damn about someone other than yourself. So folks, once I have more to share about this case, I'll update you, but in the meantime, let me know what you think in the comments. Oh, and if you're wondering how you can get one of these beauties, well, I'm sorry, but I'm married. No, but seriously, I am committed to my wife. But if you want to get one of these shirts, just go to youarethepower.net/cyber. We've got t-shirts, hoodies, we've even got festive holiday sweaters. Check it out at youarethepower.net/cyber. And with that, I'll see you soon. Love y'all.